It's a momentous day in England today. The gyms are open and that's where I'm heading. It's early in the morning and that is my current view because the windscreen's frozen. Welcome to the UK in spring. But bars are allowed to open today and serve outside, as well as restaurants are allowed to serve outside, and outside venues are open. Whoop whoop! Welcome back to the TerryTracker channel and welcome back to the vlog. Happy Monday everybody. First session back at the gym, done. Well, we've decided to come to Beamish for an hour or two. We managed to get a time slot. This will be the first of a couple of visits I have this week. And the tickets last a year, so we'll be coming back in the summer. And yep, snow. Really? Well, here we are. We're in Beamish for the first time in years. And we're just going to walk around to, I think it's the Georgian village, I think it's called. There's normally like old buses and trams and things take you around, but because of COVID, they're not on at the minute. But they should be back on in the summer and I'll be able to get some lovely videos and pictures of them then. But today just means I've got to walk. So I'm just heading up to the Georgian Manor House, Beamish Manor House, Beamish Hall Manor House, something like that's called. And anywho, it will be closed when I get up to this hill, as all the indoor attractions are currently closed. But it gives you an idea of what we'll come back to see when everything's open again. Now normally you can go down there and there's Georgian gardens and things like this. You can go into the house, you can go in all the buildings normally, but due to COVID, everything's closed. And like I keep saying, it is only the outside of Beamish that's open at the moment. And we will be back. We'll keep coming back throughout the year and see how it changes through the summer, into the autumn, and then back into the winter, back into the winter. And we'll come back and we'll have a look at all the different times of the year. I will say it's not the same without the trams and the buses running and having that noise. It feels dead at the minute. Yeah, it just feels dead, if that makes sense. It's supposed to be a living museum where you have all the people in the period costumes walking around doing what they would normally do. Like I say, the buses going around with the steam engines, all that sort of good stuff. And because of COVID, they're not doing that. But like I said earlier, it is just a look around this time. I will fetch you back as things start progressing, start opening, and like I said, we'll come back through the different seasons and see how it changes throughout the year. And I was totally wrong. That is Colliery Old Hall, not Beamish Hall. Curb. Stands the curb because I fell over twice. Didn't actually fall over properly, but almost. That one is Colliery Old Hall. So this is new. They're actually building a 1950s town at Beamish. This is a new section. I'll see if I can peek through here.
Oh yeah, look. Go on, I'm peeking this side better, Terry.
Oh yeah, that side's better. So all the 1950s style houses getting built exactly how they would back in the 1950s basically. Cool.
Dunno.
So this map is what they're building, but the weather's kind of killed it. But it's going to be huge. And this is my favourite part of Beamish. I'm not sure what period it's meant to be set, but I will find out for you. But this is where the pub is, the bakers, all that sort of stuff, all the sweet shops, all the good stuff. This is the main part of me. Normally on this section you would see bakery demonstrations going on, at how they made bread back in the 1900s, because this is the 1900s town, turn of the century. But we're going to go to the bakers and see if we buy some food. I wonder if they'll develop the memory card on my A6600. What do you reckon? Normally you can go in there, dress in vintage clothing and get like an old vintage style photograph. That's what that's for. But again, it's closed at the moment. And as you can see, Barclays Bank is closed as well. So they put some stalls outside selling food. Lovely. Motorbikes, yeah. Again, you can normally walk around here, but I'm just looking through the window. And this sweet shop actually makes handmade sweeties, old-fashioned ones. And fun fact, my dad just told me that it used to be in Newcastle where he was brought up. They pulled it down and built it here, and he used to get his sweets when he was a kid. So another fun fact is, this row of houses was actually a real row of houses somewhere. Beamish bought them before they got destroyed and numbered each brick and built them exactly how they were when they were in the real street. Same as most of the buildings here. So we've got some homemade vegetable soup. We've got, what? It's not very nice. Emma's not keen on it, so I haven't tried mine yet. Emma wouldn't order it again by the looks of it. But we've got some of that lovely fresh cob bread that was down in the baker's to try. And some desserts. There is our lovely warm bread.
Cob.
Cob, a bread cob,
Bread
or cob
cob.
bread, bread cob, cob bread. One of the two. And I take what I said about the soup back. When I say homemade, what I meant was poured out of a packet with some boiling hot water. Yeah. Next, I've got a traditional apricot jam tart.
Nice. I don't do it. I don't like apricot.
That's
Well,
nice.
I can eat it. I'll have a nibble. Can I have a
That's
nibble?
nice.
I'll have a nibble when I'm having this.
Don't eat it all.
I'm just going to let them rip.
Go on then. The crust is so crispy and lush.
Yeah, the best of the river.
I like apricot. I knew she wouldn't like it. And just for good measure, I'm having a coconut haystack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that a lot. Emma won't even attempt to try this because she hates coconut. That's nice. That's so good. There's all the sweetie molds. Cool. Time for a sarsaparilla tablet. I have to say, very expensive. £2 for this little packet, but they are freshly made on site. and they're lovely. Sorry if I sound a bit funny, I've got sarsaparilla tablets in my mouth, but normally you can go in all these little houses, and like this one's a dentist, so it's all set up as the dentist inside with all these tools from that time. So they're all little tradesmen's houses, but not at the minute. For sale. I think we might move into Beamish. I quite like living here. So much better when the trains are running. Hi! Yay, the fun fair's here! A little bit of information. The rides in the fun fair are not part of the admission ticket. So the merry-go-round is an extra £2 per person. Yeah, my tongue's red. Is my tongue red, Emma? Yeah, slightly. Sarsaparilla. Some old mining equipment. Like Emma just said, when we were kids, we thought that was huge. It still is pretty big, but yeah, we thought it was as big as a house.
Where'd Terry go? Where'd he go? Where's he gone? I know.
Hey, I'm busy! I'm busy! Get out of it! I was doing my business! Now that's home farm, which is normally all open so you can go and see the animals and what have you. But unfortunately, again, because of COVID, we can't. The theming for this farm, or this part of Beamish, is the 1940s. So it's World War II era, hence this metal pillbox thing outside the farm. And there's a sign up there telling you when the blackout time is, when you have to switch off all your lights because you wouldn't have to have any lights on, otherwise the German bombers could see you and they would drop bombs on you. Official war notice. Please do not feed the animals, it may cause them to become unwell and they may bite. That's my 1940s newsreader voice. Temporarily closed, due to official war business. And you've got the sandbags, press them up the door. That's not a farm animal, that's a pheasant. That's just a sight to pinch the farm animal food. Good lad. This is the last area we're going to have a look in Beamish, which is the Colliery village. Then I'm going to head out. And I will be back, like I say, and hopefully when things start opening up again, we'll be back again. So when it opens up again properly, we'll come down, do section by section and go into all the buildings. But at the minute, it's just let's have a look around the outside, just because we've been stuck for God knows how many months. The old school, and again, like all the other buildings, this was a real school that was up somewhere and they dismantled it brick by brick and then rebuilt it here. Awesome. Looks like it's been here 100 years. So I've come around the back of the school. This is the schoolyard. Normally they have old school games here. I mean, they've got hopscotch down there. They've normally got old school games like the rings with the sticks and all this sort of thing, and kites to play. A little cricket wicket set up there. And again, normally you can go inside, but not at the moment. If I peek through the window, you can see all the classrooms are all set up as they would have been in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So remember I was saying all the bricks were all numbered? Well, they've numbered the sills, the window sills on the outside, and you can see that here. So 13A is that one, 2A is that one, so forth and so forth. But each of these bricks on the inside will have a number, so they know exactly where to put it when they rebuild the building. Again, like here, look, there's the code for that one. And the whole building was done like that. And again, some more coding, look. Up there as well, and on here, so they know where all of the bricks went. You don't see this on all of them, you only see them on some, but a lot of these were marked on the outside, on the inside, sorry. But the major ones are all marked on the outside. And this is the old colliery, the old mine, coal mine, and there is actually a coal face where you can go down into the mine, put a hard hat on, and you can walk into the mine and see what it was like back in the day. But again, it's closed. So there is the actual mine, straight through there, and it's making some really strange noises. There must be the ventilation in it, because I can hear it whistling and howling, and there's a sign on it saying danger, keep out, risk of death. So they load these, oh that went blurry, they would load these carts up in that mine, and this machine here would pull them out using a cable, all full of coal. Then somebody would empty up this side.
Oh, wow.
Hey turkey, turkey. So these are just typical pit cottages. The workers in the mine would rent these from the mine themselves, and the rent would come out the wages. Just 2 rooms. This must be the foreman's office with a grandfather clock in the desk. Well, we're heading out now. That was just our quick whistle-stop tour of the outside of Beamish, the living museum here in the northeast of England. We will be back as more things open up, so we can get inside things and show you more of what the Beamish actually is about. And like I mentioned earlier, there's normally vintage cars, buses, trams and things like this going on as well, which I haven't got on at the moment. But like I say, we will be back. Personalised chocolate bars. There's not a Terry, but I wonder if there's a boat. Dramatic skies again. Well, we've got a pretty sunset. Me and Emma's just getting some food. So, see you all tomorrow. Now it's time to do your job.